You recording on purpose?
Oh, shit. Welcome back to the Identical Opinion, our show.
Episode 103.
103.
When I say 103, it's not 103. It means season 1, episode 3.
I mean, Jeezy started out 101.
So, you know what I mean? That's what that means. We are back.
Yes.
With episode 3.
The topic today is a good one. Is depression real? Is your depression real? Is it real? Or is it just something people want to say they have for attention? We just gonna talk about that. It's just something we thought we should talk about. Let's get it.
We about to get in.
First, we're gonna talk about our week.
Yeah,
you
man.
Wanna start with your week?
Sure. My week was pretty boring. Dude, relax on that. We have a whole show to do.
You know, I said I was gonna make that last till like fucking the next show, but that ain't finna happen.
It's not. No, you're gonna drink it all, but you gotta chill. You can't just be throwing it back. Like, we got a whole show.
I wasn't really like.
It looked like it looked that way.
If I gotta leave you to do the show by yourself, I
got it. I can hold it down.
I just sleep back there.
Yeah, I can't hold it down. I'm just saying, like, I would much rather you be here for me not to just be talking by myself.
I'll be back there snoring.
God damn it! Look you, Zia. Man.
Always sleeping. Yo, I do be sleeping a lot.
Word. Sleep is the greatest thing.
It's like the best. That and pizza.
Tell me I'm lying. That's what you say. I would rather say bacon.
Okay, I'll give you that. That's cool.
Bacon.
That's acceptable.
Bacon
barbecue,
incredible
and pizza.
Everything. Bacon, barbecue, and pizza.
Yes. Oh, that would be a segment.
A bacon barbecue pizza. That sounds awesome right now.
It gotta have a lot of bacon, bro.
A lot of
fucking bacon. Yes. So how was your week? You said it was boring?
Yeah, my week was boring. I didn't really do nothing. You know, we've been working overtime, like, all of that nonsense. So
nuts.
I ain't been getting off till 5 o'clock in the morning every day, and I come home and go to sleep. Wow. That's all I got time to do, fam.
Yeah, for real.
I ain't been going to the gym or nothing. Just
fuck it.
Super lazy, but I'm starting back Monday.
That's what's up. I started back Monday, then I skipped a day. Then I skipped another day.
Yeah, I'm going hard Monday.
Yeah.
Cause I'm about to get in it.
I'm fucking around.
And not back up.
I saw Creed, though.
I have not saw Creed.
Creed is stupid.
So tell me.
I'm not gonna tell you the movie.
Don't tell me about it. Just
I'm gonna tell you what I think and what happened after the movie.
Yeah,
okay. It's something similar to what happened to me after the Fast and Furious movie, right? Anyway,
hold on. Let me guess. When you came out of the theater, you thought you were a boxer. You were ready to fight somebody.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Well, let me tell you about Fast and Furious. This shit is funny. I came out the theater. I got in the car all slow. It was cold, I think, so I had on some gloves. So I did the tightening thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. What the fuck are you doing? This is not, Vin Diesel.
You don't have cameras on you. The cops probably is like, whoop, whoop.
Yeah, and it was a Mercury Mountaineer I'm trying to do this in.
Oh, no, that drink was going to tip if you...
Yeah. It was old, so it was like, it didn't even take off like it was supposed to. And then, Creed, man, I suggest y'all go see it. I think it was better than the fucking first one. Oh, yeah, I gotta stop cussing so much, guys. Sorry. But it was better than the first one, right? I come out of there, I see a guy. I thought he was looking at me wrong.
You squared up.
Whoa, what the, you know what I'm saying? Hey.
He would have beat the dog shit out of you.
Oh, my God.
He wouldn't have kicked you. He would have kicked you.
I got training. I got all the training I need from the movie.
2 hours of training, just sitting there watching. You was ready to take
I was ready. I was paying attention. So I ducked on him. He said, "Hey, sir, what are you doing?" Oh, I said, "Oh, I thought you wanted to fight." I don't know. I don't know what you was doing.
He would have kicked you in your knee or something, bro. And
If he would have kicked me in my nuts, and then it's been over.
He would have kicked you in your shin and your back would have started bleeding.
My back? Damn. That's some Bruce Lee stuff. In my back.
I'm just saying, you wasn't the only one in the movie. You don't know what he took from that.
They didn't show that. How to do that. Yo, I gotta rewatch the movie, bruh. But
missed that part?
Yeah, I missed the back bleeding part. I missed that part. But yo, let's get into this. Depression. And not only depression, I think a lot of the times depression comes with anxiety, but that's not always true because I have anxiety and I'm not depressed. So let's get into this.
Let's get into it.
So how do you feel about depression?
See, I've never really been one to take on the depression state, which I thank God for because I've never really experienced it. But it's definitely real. It's definitely something that people suffer from on an everyday basis. The crazy thing is sometimes you can't even tell. You know what I mean? Like,
what you talking about? The person can't tell, or you looking in?
Yeah, from being the person on the outside looking in, you can't even tell sometimes that people are depressed.
True.
You never know what people are going through.
That's
so
true.
Like, as many people as I pass and walk past every day, like the statistics is saying about 18% of those people are depressed. That's a lot of people.
That's crazy. And I'm wondering if they getting false stats because people coming in there and they're just like, sometimes I feel like people going through sadness. Everybody goes through a rough point in life. And a lot of people automatically think I'm depressed. And then some of those people on top of that want attention.
Okay,
you know
so let me ask this then.
Yeah.
How do you determine the difference between depression and sadness?
See, that wouldn't be up for me to decide though. It's like
a personal thing.
I think so. Because I can't I can't be looking at you and be like, you're not really depressed. Yeah. You're sad. You know what I'm saying? You like, nah, yo, I think
you're like, no, nigga, I'm depressed.
Yeah, like, yeah, you know, that's not for me to decide. Like, if you can really stop, I think this dude said, stop, think about your problem, and then a solution. If you can't really think about the problem and the solution, then you might want to see somebody or talk to somebody. But I feel like, so let me say this. I feel like a lot of people feel like they're depressed and they're not. Like I said, they go through, like, life ain't gonna be happy and fun all the time. Yeah. A lot of your days gonna be blah. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be blah, and you gonna have some rough days where you like, yo, this fucking shit happening again. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and you just be like, you just get, you know, sad. But no matter what you're going through, I feel like you can make it all the way through that.
So is there if you were in a depressed state, would you rather be medicated by a doctor, or would you rather would you rather find like a healthy natural way to clear it? Is there a natural way? Because I know right now, like the pharmacy is the biggest drug dealer in the world.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like they flip stuff.
Yo, they give you 5 pills
for nothing. Like
$3,000.
And they ready to just throw that on you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You come in, I can't sleep, I'm thinking about this, I'm down and blah blah blah. And it's like, oh, you're depressed, so go home and take all of these pills.
What does that do? Do it block your
That's what
thinking?
I'm saying. Like, what does it do?
Do you stop thinking?
My thing is with depression, it's something that's not. It's not like it's a mental illness, but it's not something that's like a disease. Like if you know what I'm saying. Like, it's not something that like cancer. Like you can't have surgery to take depression out. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like this is something that it's all in your head. You know what I mean. Like depression is a way that you feel. It's about your spirits being down. Is what this definition say. Yeah, and I'm reading. It's about being in low spirits. Like, look at all of the symptoms.
Yeah, it's insane. They say like loss of pleasure in all or most activities. That's crazy. I think too, a lot of people, if you don't have a hobby or something you love to do, you might lose sight of life. Like, I know this might sound crazy, but nobody's ever died before. So I don't ever want a friend to have to take it to that point either. Please call me, talk to me about what's going on, because I think I could bring you out of that. I could show you that I care.
Word.
If you, any of the viewers, if you going through that, like, reach out too, because I try to be a positive person. But back to what you were saying about, like I was saying, it's not up to me to decide if, you're depressed or you're just going through sadness. It's up to the person. You got to pull yourself out to the light. You know what I'm saying? You got to find the strength. Sometimes support helps.
Support is a big thing.
Oh, yeah.
It's a real big thing, because most of the time when people are depressed, they feel like they are the only person in the world that's feeling that way. Or they don't have any type of support.
And nobody loves them
anything.
Type deal. Yeah.
And then it gets deep and deeper and deeper, and then all you can do is, like, most people just think, well, if I kill myself,
it'll be all over.
It'll be all over. Like, nobody won't have it. And that's not even close to being the answer to that. You know what I mean?
Nah,
like,
because you've never died before.
For real, man.
You
like,
know what?
And like, again, I don't know how spiritual people are, but the devil like to prey on you when you at your weakest point.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, when you deep down, you at in the middle of the night, you feeling this way, like, that's when he like to tell you, like, yeah, it's cool to kill yourself because don't nobody really care. That's why you are the way you are, blah, blah, blah. So it's another reason you got to stay prayed up, man.
Oh, yeah.
You have to stay prayed up, because honestly, I think depression is just a spirit to me.
Oh, yeah. Like, I go through sad times, right? But you know what I say? It's crazy. I talk to myself, okay? I talk just a little bit. I'll be like, motherfucker, you Uzziah. I'm like, I ain't talking to nobody. I look, yeah. And you know what I'm saying? Like, and I pull myself, that's just me though. I pull myself out of, it's not depression. It's just, sometimes you go through some hard times and you just be like, yo, but that's how I do it. Motherfucker, you Uzziah.
Or
Uzziah.
I mean, sometimes you have to do that. Everybody deals with every situation differently.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
Me and you both could be sitting here right now. Both of us can be depressed. And you being the person that you are, funny or whatever the case may be, that may be your way out of it. As to me, if I'm sitting here and I'm drinking, like, just to mellow in my sorrow, like, you would never know. You know what I mean? Like, people just deal with stuff differently.
And you know what? That's, you drinking, that's temporary. You have to find the problem and then try to maybe get a solution. And then I'm just saying, this is just stuff that works for me. I don't know if it'll work for you. Maybe look up some different type of things. It's just crazy. I might be one of the few black people that meditate. I meditate, think about just all kind of shit and just chill out.
Meditate, like yoga type?
I wouldn't say it's yoga, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't yoga.
I'm just
I don't
asking.
be like with the mat and doing.
I'm just asking.
It's
a couple woo sides is cool. I thought you just be in yoga like the.
Nah, you know what I actually
fetal
do?
Position, like
dead, like a dead bug.
Yeah.
What is that? Yo, cut.
That's the fetal position.
But nah, I just like, sometimes I just lay down and like, you can meditate however you want to, but I just put on the headphones and I got this dude that I listen to on YouTube. He got some motivational stuff and I just take them off all slow and theatric. And I just be like, yeah, I'm going to the gym.
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying?
That works for you.
Oh yeah, then again, that's me. And then I just try to bring up everybody around me if I see you going through some stuff. You know what also helps me? This is crazy, but getting haircuts, just taking care of myself is one of the things that help me. Like, I get more confidence. You ever see yourself after a haircut? Like, you've been looking like a woolly mammoth for like 3 weeks?
Word. I ain't got a haircut right now, but I went and got an edge up and
He said,
I think I look pretty good.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just take care of yourself. That might be some stuff that'll help you, get out of it. Go get your hair did, ladies, men, go get your hair cut. Stop walking around like a caveman.
Caveman.
You know what I'm saying? But also on the other spectrum of depression, there's anxiety.
I was just about to ask you about that. Son, this this fact say 40 million adults ages 18 and older, or 18.1% suffers from both. But that's not even a kicker. Children's 13 to 18, which is 25% of America,
Wow.
suffers from depression and
Wow.
anxiety, both.
Wow.
13 to 18.
See, that bothers me too a little bit, because I feel like I love kids, so I don't want them out there, going through that,
What?
And you know what's crazy, bro? Like, when I was younger, like I was 9, we dealt with stuff different, but now they just, they off themselves.
Yo, it's because everything in the world has changed. Everything in the world has changed. You have, and I think one of the main causes is the social media tip. The main cause of anxiety and depression is social media. Like, I just believe that we have, like, it's good that you can just pick up your phone and find out any information that you want to find out. But at the same time, it's bad because we have too much information at our fingertips. You know what I mean? Like, some stuff you're just not supposed to know. And
Is it the information, or do you think it's the image that social media is putting out?
well, both.
Yeah, it could be both.
I think it might be both. And the reason I say that is because everything that you put online is an attention grab. Now, the difference is some of it can be good and it can be a bad attention
Oh yeah.
grab. You know what I mean? Like, there's a difference between what you can use your platforms for. Like, we doing this right now to get our word out.
Oh yeah.
This is 100% for attention, but it's for a good cause.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
give me your attention.
it's for a good cause. But then you have the people on there that's posting, you know what I mean? Like, when they do the little hashtags, like one of the joints was like, find people from Ohio, and then they would post like 4 pictures on Twitter or whatever of like their best pictures. You know what I mean?
Yo, don't do that to me.
Some people was doing it and they was getting laughed at.
Oh,
They would take it and
like
twist it.
Yeah, yo.
You know what I mean?
The internet. These motherfuckers is mean.
Yeah.
Yo, they so.
Yeah.
I be like, yo, that's one thing that, like, has scared me to, like, start doing this. Like, they'll find anything. Like, nigga, look at the wall in the back.
Word.
Like,
Word.
what's wrong with the wall?
The internet is undefeated.
Yeah, they undefeated.
They undefeated, and they'll take your weakness and make you even weaker.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, now you're doing the same thing as everybody else, but it takes one slip up and you'll never live it down.
Oh, my God.
You know what I mean? And I think that's a lot of the reason why people are depressed and they have anxiety, because they think that they posting a picture, you know what I mean, just like everybody else.
Exactly.
And then they take it, and when I first heard of cyberbullying, I was like, come on, fam. Ain't nobody gonna bully me through the net. But then I started seeing some stuff.
And I could have just imagined the person
Dog. I started seeing stuff, and I started seeing like comments and stuff left up, and niggas are just ruthless.
Yeah, they
like
just...
you think people really think they can say whatever they want with no consequences on the internet. So when I see stuff like I remember a while ago, it was almost a thing that people was talking on Facebook, and they would go record whoever was talking getting beat up. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, well, you was talking all of this junk on Facebook. Like, now it's real life. Now you got to do something about it. And I'm just like, that's crazy that social media, which was made, I think it was made to be something good, how the world has changed it and turned it around for it to like to be so negative now.
Oh yeah,
people getting beat up over posts now, fam.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
And
I would put a disclaimer in my shit talking in the post. I say, listen, I'm only talking shit on the post. I don't want to fight.
most people really not built like that.
Nah, they think they'll never see the person.
They not built like that. I watched a video one time of this dude was like broadcasting this video game, and it was a kid, like, so this dude lived in, I want to say like California or something, and the other kid lived in Florida, and he just kept disrespecting them, like telling them, you know how them kids be on
oh my god,
on
bro.
how they be on Call of Duty, I fucked your mom, and
Yeah,
like all of that wild stuff, like,
and then you be like, my mom's dead. Well, I still fucked her.
yeah, I fucked their corpse. Like, what are you talking about, bro?
I'm
Like, why? Like, why is that? Why? And most of the time, it's like, well, I'm not even gonna say that it's just kids, because it be grown men on there
yeah,
doing
but them
wild
kids
stuff.
be the worst.
But the kids be the worst.
They
Yo.
be the worst.
They go bananas.
Yeah.
But Money ended up like, he's like, matter of fact, they both lived in New York. That's what happened. They both lived in New York, but just two different boroughs. So Money was like, I'm gonna find you. Just to let you know, I'm gonna find you. And he's like, nah, son, nah, you're not gonna find me. I was like,
when people say that, they be serious.
You know, he was dead ass. He was dead
serious.
ass. So Money, like, he was like, I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna record it. So he ended up somehow like hacking Money's like Xbox. He found his IP address to his internet and all of that stuff, and he ended up finding Money. Now, he didn't beat him up. He was just like, I did this to teach you a lesson. Like, you just can't be on the internet, you know what I mean, like, wilding out.
But you know what, though? The only thing I can say about the video games is, like, be ready for that.
Absolutely.
The video games, be ready for that.
100%.
I might say something.
Because I'll be popping shit, too.
Oh, I'll be like, yeah.
I'm nice in Madden, by the way. Anybody want to see me in Madden, it is what it is. Whenever, wherever. I'm down for it.
I thought I got good, and I think he beat me like 50-10 or something.
That's normal. I beat everybody like that.
Whatever, Train. Nobody cares.
Okay.
They don't even want to talk about it. They don't care.
It's okay.
They don't care. Man, I swear to God, I'm gonna get good at the game. I swear.
It's all good, but I pop stuff too. But when I'm popping my junk, it's not disrespectful though. You know what I mean? Well, it is disrespectful, but I'm not talking about boning nobody's moms and all of that OD stuff. You know what I mean? Like, but for real, since social media has become like what I like to call it the new age crack. Oh, you know what I mean? Like, because it's an addiction.
What Fabulous say? It's the root. Like he said, attention is the root of all evil, which is basically under that umbrella of social media.
It's all about attention. It's all an attention grab.
But you know what I want to say too about depression and anxiety and everything. Like I said before, well, not like I said before. Are you causing this? Are you like you gotta whoever? Are you causing it? You are. Let's say it. Forget it. You're broke, right? But you don't want to get a part-time job or a job. Period.
Talk about it, King.
Yeah. You are. You don't like your body, but you don't want to go to the gym. You
Talk about it, King.
You don't want to watch your nutrition. What else is there? It's a ton of things that people cause themselves. Don't want to take blame for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm always late for work, but I don't want to wake up early and get ready. So that's probably going to keep happening. You know what I'm saying? Think about the stuff. Are you depressed because of you? Are you depressed because of you? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta think about it. You could be causing this stuff that you could help. Give an extra push in life.
Yo, I wonder how many people are is bringing depression on themselves.
It
Out of
could be.
out of all of these people that suffer from depression, because it is very, very real.
Oh yeah,
It's very real. Like,
and it happens with stuff you don't do, stuff you don't say, or stuff you say. It's all like you could tell a person how you feel, and hey, let's end this situation, or you could not say something and still deal with the situation. Or like I said, like the overweight thing, you feel like you're overweight, you're uncomfortable, you could not go to the gym, or you could go to the gym.
anybody ever broke up with you?
No.
Never?
Nah.
You've never had a girl break up with you? You
You
being
no.
serious?
I'm being serious. You
Oh,
have?
this nigga just fronting now.
I,
This nigga fronting.
I'm
But
serious.
shorty never broke up with you.
Nah.
Yeah.
Okay, does it? Nah, no. Nah.
Me either.
I could imagine it.
It was always.
He was
like,
gonna make a story out of
yeah,
me.
I was like, oh,
He was
nah,
gonna
he's
make a
fronting.
story
But
out of me.
not, at least not that I can remember.
Not when it count.
Um,
When it count. But I could imagine too people being sad about that.
Yeah, that, I mean, again, I like to think about what if you was traumatized as a kid, and it was just something growing up. It was just something growing in you as you got older.
Oh yeah,
Like,
I've
you've
definitely
never-
been traumatized as a kid, but it wasn't my family. It was people outside, like going to school. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't the same as other kids. You feel me? Like, my mom dressed me, so I really didn't know about Jordans. You know what I'm saying? We was wearing Nikes and whatever, and she kept us with good clothes and nice clothes and whatever. But these one time the school burnt down, so they moved all these kids to our school. I said, oh, fuck. Gotta deal with these gangsta ass girls. Nah, you know what I'm saying? I'm just joking, but they was like a little bit more thuggish than us. You know what I'm saying? Even then, like, we thought we was thugs, and then these motherfuckers came.
And it was real.
They was Crips, and nigga, you're 12.
Yeah.
You know, I was doing 12-year-old stuff. So these kids came in, right? And they was, picking on us and stuff like that. And then, like, growing up, I don't even know what to call this, but girls would try to like call you ugly. Oh, it'd make you mad to where you like, maybe it didn't traumatize me, but it's something like you kept thinking about forever.
So how did you deal with it to avoid? Because, I mean, if you let it linger, it probably would have turned into a depression.
Oh, it could have.
100%.
And I didn't even believe in complexes at first, but you know what I started doing? It's just crazy. And this is just, again, one of my things that I do. But I was like, oh, yeah? Yeah, niggas? Push-ups. And I just started eating and getting bigger and whatever. And then motherfuckers was like, yeah, we ain't gonna say shit to him.
So I think, honestly, the number one cure for depression is self-medication.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you have to change something in your life to get, and I know people, like, I'm not talking about every case, because some people, like I said, you just have been traumatized as a kid. You never spoke on the situation, and it's just something.
Keep denying it.
Yeah, you just keep trying to hide it and tuck it away. You know what I mean? And it's like a it's like a wound that you just keep putting a Band-Aid over it.
And if something happens, like to a
Just
normal
reopen.
person,
Yeah.
it's not only reopened, but the wound is bigger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you like, oh, wow, you having flashbacks like, no, no. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. But you gotta find something that makes you feel good. Find a hobby, whether you like to read, because everybody has a different type of intellect. I was talking to you about that. Everybody has a different type of intellect, all that kind of stuff. Nobody's stupid. Nobody's ugly. Nobody's nothing. You know, everybody has something. You just got to find out what it is and use it. Do it better than anybody else do it.
Yeah.
Because if you sit there and you don't have shit to do, like imagine if you didn't have shit to do. Like the hobbies that you have now, imagine if you didn't have them. and you had a complex on top of that.
Absolutely.
You-
That's addition for it's an equation for depression.
Oh yeah, you 100%. Sitting up in the crib like,
yeah. Most of the time, I think that you can deal with it or make it a little better if you just talk to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, and
you gotta talk to somebody real.
Yeah,
too.
you gotta talk to somebody that's gonna keep it a bean all the time.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, and get you out of that, yo. Suicide is definitely not the answer.
I'm not depressed, but if I was depressed, I don't even have it in me, bro. Not trying to make this a funny situation, but I'd be like, nah.
This is absolutely not the answer. I know that most people say, well, if I just kill myself, the pain will be away and I won't have, and it'll help everybody.
Yeah, everything is gonna
it's gonna make everything worse.
And you have to think about everybody that you didn't think loved you, which they actually do love you.
Yeah.
So you got to think about them too. Your moms, your cousins, your sisters, your brothers, and these, you never know. Like, these people could look up to you, and then what?
Yeah.
Like, damn, you gone.
I've suffered enough suicides in my life from close people to be super uncomfortable even just thinking about that situation.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not cool. And I've seen people that has been like traumatized from that. So you kill yourself, with you killing yourself, you didn't made somebody else now gain depression or something. Because it changes people sometimes.
Oh yeah,
it changes people's lives like completely.
And you gotta go to the funeral.
Like you got see this. Yeah, you gotta see it gets wild.
It's crazy.
So it never makes anything better.
Nah,
it never makes one thing better.
Find somebody to talk to, like me.
Talk to somebody.
Get in touch with me. I love talking to people. Period.
Talk to somebody.
Hit us up. Hit me up, and I'll talk to you.
Again, I thank God because I never really had to go through the depression state.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I've never been a depressed person. I've been down sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, especially when it comes to like one of my big things is relationships. Because when I love super hard. You know what I mean? And sometimes they don't always work out as planned, which we know. But it's kind of hard to get over that. You know what I mean? Sometimes. So I've been down. I've cried a little bit.
Yeah, it's
it happens.
Yeah.
But I've never been depressed. I do think that I was like having panic attacks or something like earlier this year.
Let me tell you about that. So I had panic attacks. I'm not going to the doctor because I'm like that type of person. Like, I have a broken leg and I'm like, yo, it's gonna get better. But I try to fix my own problems like that because I don't want to be medicated. I don't want to be like all day. So, like I told you, I meditate and do all that, but I got anxiety on the road real bad, or when something get too overwhelming and crazy, and then I gotta be, I'll be on the road. I laugh at it, but I'll be like, shit.
It's not funny.
It's not funny, but it is because I can laugh about it like after the fact. I'll be like, how much, ooh. How long we gonna be on the road?
The funny thing is, like, I've seen you have a panic attack, and it's like the scariest thing.
Oh yeah, it's like, scary, man.
When we at work, like, I've seen you in the middle of the meeting, like, grab your chest.
Oh yeah, and that's my main thing to do.
I know.
It's like to bring me back to focus on something else. I even pinch myself. It's crazy.
I'll be like, yo, like, it's the scariest thing. It's just how he reenacted. Anybody that knows you, Zia, his reenactments are off the hook. Like,
I reenact something on everyone.
Yo, he reenacts everything, and it is the craziest thing ever. It's so funny, but it's the scariest thing when you just talking to your man, and then he just start grabbing his heart, like, and it's nothing that I can personally do. He's not dying or anything. He's just having a panic attack, and you have to give people time and space, and you know what I mean. Let them deal with it how they deal with it.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean. Because you can make it worse. Like, if you start spazzing out too, they already having a panic attack. Now it's a double panic attack. Like,
And most of mine are really in the car. I don't even know what. I think it's sometimes when I get stressed out and all the stress and whatever. Because I'm not depressed at all. I love life, everything about life. So you know, it's not depression. But I don't know. It feel like you a fish out of water. I saw that on a billboard, so I'm just gonna run with it. That's definitely how I feel. You can't breathe. You out of control. You feel like you free falling, and you can't do nothing about it.
I thank God I don't have to deal with that.
It's something crazy. Imagine free falling and not being able to breathe at the same time.
That's some old Get Out type stuff.
Fuck sick. Oh my God, I couldn't even imagine that.
Yeah, that was wild.
That would make me have a panic attack.
That was wild. Actually, when I was watching Get Out, I felt like I had a panic attack. After she told that nigga to sink, I was like, "Yo, am I sinking too?" Like, I had to check around. Like, yeah, I'm like, dude, like, and because you know he was like he was still when he was being still, and he like I can't move. I'm like, yo, move. Like, I'm trying to move him.
I'd be like, no, bitch, you ain't getting me.
Yo, that movie was wild. That was a good ass movie.
You know what messed me up when old boy was running towards us? Why the fuck didn't you move?
Super hard, too.
Yeah.
It's like 2 o'clock in the morning, money full sprinting. Like, he got the full 40-yard dash.
I'm like, hey, Tyrone. Hey, nigga.
Yeah, chill, fam. Like, you about to get popped on real quick.
Why you running like a running back?
Yeah, and he was mad big, too. Like,
I'm running.
Yeah,
I'm not running. I'm not going to turn around and run. I'm going to, like, try to hit him with the juke and turn to the right and dip out. He probably would have caught me, though.
He probably would have caught you.
Yeah, I probably just laid down.
He was running dumb hard.
And then going to do the little turn to the left thing. Nah, we got to fight now. We got to fight.
He turned on a dime, though.
Yeah. I would have been scared. Why did you stay in there, bro?
Yeah, I would have been like, time to go get back in the bed.
I'd have been like,
it's time to go.
Is somebody running towards me?
super.
Yo, I'd have been out. But yeah, anxiety is real too. It's but the thing about anxiety too, you should get it under control because it can cause like high blood pressure, heart problems. It even causes like problems with your brain to where you can't think,
which is wild to me.
Yeah, it's just like imagine your nervousness on 20.
That is so wild to me.
Have you ever walked up to a girl or something and she, you liked her or something and you just like,
no, I'm a G.
This motherfucker, it don't happen to him. Oh my God.
No, I'm a G, bro. I don't deal with stuff like that when it comes.
Well, not that situation, but if it's like sometime in a group setting, I start sweating.
I'm joking.
I was about to say, I'm tired of your shit, Trent. This man ain't never been broke up with. Don't get nervous. I'm tired of this, man.
Nah, it don't happen to me.
But yeah, like a group setting, I was like, oh my God, let me get the fuck up.
Yeah.
Let me get up. But it'd be crazy.
What about like talking in front of an audience?
Nigga, faint.
You.
Yeah. It ain't even standing up. I'm gone. Like somebody gonna have to be there. Like I'm gonna it'll be the worst fall ever. Like I'll fall, then fall off stage, like tumbling down a mountain.
Yo, I'd probably laugh.
Dude, like you know what I'm saying? Like it'd be bad. It'd be so bad. Like you ever had a paper and like you would. One time in class, I had to get up and talk about. I had to talk about how to make something. It was simple, right? She was like, "You can do anything." She's like, "You can do anything." And you know, little black kids, right? Oh, here this come. And then I'll be like, I'm gonna. Who is hot?
Yo, this dude is crazy.
Yeah, I was like, it's hot. And she said, "You okay?" Yo, don't even talk to me. I'm gonna do a presentation about they all looking at me. Peanut butter and jelly. How to make a peanut butter and jelly. I hear somebody in the background. Oh, this motherfucker did peanut butter and jelly. I'm like, the nerve of this motherfucker, he talked about making ramen noodles. I'm tired of these, man. I knew I should have been homeschooled, right? I'm just shaking. Oh, God, I ain't gonna make it. And then one motherfucking class clown started laughing, and they get worse. You sit down, you don't want to look at nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was, it was the worst. I should show you how I did the paper. I almost ripped the paper. It was the worst. Anxiety is the worst. But Will Smith said the best things in life are on the other side of fear. Then I also read that if you have a choice to pick the easy thing or the hard thing that makes you nervous, you should pick the hard thing because it will help you grow. You know what I'm saying? And then I got a lot of quotes, but don't always do the easy thing, you know. Do something that's harder to help you with your growth. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
What are some of the things that anxiety stems from, though? Because I've never had it.
I think anxiety, some people, I think it comes from depression. Me, I think it comes from stress. I'm easily stressed out like crazy. Like it'd be something simple, like I don't even know, stress. I think too, stuff under that umbrella is like people's insecurities. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody is like, they feel like they're out of shape, and then they feel like people are looking at them for that reason, and then they just start, you know, tripping a little bit. I gotta get out of here. Crowds. I've heard from people say like, I can't go in a crowd.
Well, I hate crowds. I hate really big crowds, but I don't get like nervous in them.
Yeah,
the only thing is like being, I don't know, maybe it's just the way that I was raised, but being from New York, it's just like I just feel like I gotta watch myself all the time. You know what I mean? Because oh yeah, easy. Yeah. Like anything can happen when you're in a crowd, and I mean, we've seen all of these shootings today. Like that could be the person next to you.
Yo, you can't even go to Waffle House.
You can't do nothing. Like everybody is shooting places up and stuff. But again, to me, like I believe a lot of this stuff is from social media, fam. Like because if you have an insecurity or that, if you have an insecurity and you posting pictures and stuff on the net, somebody on the internet is going to find that insecurity and they are going to attack that situation.
Oh yeah,
100 times.
Yep, I ain't gonna lie. That's sometimes why I don't post it.
Seriously, like somebody is gonna find something wrong with you.
Yeah, like,
and it could really be nothing. Like it really could be nothing.
This nigga hat.
Yeah, faded. Like why he got that faded hat on? It's like, fam, like why are you even looking at that? You don't see everything else because they say a picture is worth 1,000 words, right?
Yeah.
So people gonna find 1,000 words to bash you.
Yeah, like
to bash you. Like
and they be saying, it ain't funny, but they be saying some creative mean shit.
Word, like that's why I said the internet is undefeated.
And sometimes, depending on if they talking about a celebrity, I be laughing. Oh, did you see dude with the wide neck?
Yeah. Yo,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What's wrong with his neck, man?
I don't know.
Is that a disorder?
That's just.
I gotta look that up.
That's just the way money was.
And then he was talking crap. Like he be talking crap too. He a thug out here.
Yeah.
Yo, put him in a headlock. Oh my God, I'm doing it. See, yo, cut that out. We gotta cut that. I'm sorry. But he's sort of like he's sort of mean to people though too. So
some people deserve it. I'm just gonna keep it a bean. Some people deserve it. You know what I mean?
Man, like, that'd be crazy.
Some people deserve it, but again, though, I like with all of with the rappers and stuff coming out, all of these new kids want to be like emo. You know what I mean? Like, and really, rap. It's a lot of the stuff that you listen to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, when I was because anybody that knows me knows that Joe Budden is my favorite rapper, and he has a lot of emo rap. But the thing is, he was just through music is how he overcame all of that. That was his outlet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, cause he was on drugs and he was a pillhead, and he got
Joe Budden was a crackhead?
He wasn't a crackhead, but he was he was on pill. Well, I mean, you can. He was on pills and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, but if you look at him now, like,
oh yeah, he doing his thing.
He completely different.
And I think it's easy for people to slip into them pills too, because if they get prescribed something and then it's too strong.
That's what I'm saying, son. I feel like this is
That's
like
what I don't like.
some of the situations are like it's from personal experiences. Like you're not born with anxiety. You're not born with depression.
Nah.
You know what I mean? That's something that grows on you as you grow up.
Oh yeah.
But again, like the doctors and stuff are not helping it.
Nah.
You know what I mean? Like I was watching Love and Hip Hop and Joel's. I just found out like he became a pillhead because he got some dental work done.
Oh, that's
and the pills that they gave him was mad strong, and he couldn't get off of them. So he like, I'm battling an addiction now.
You know that happened to Meek?
No, I didn't.
That Meek was talking about the same thing. I think he got dental work, but he was like, something happened where he was off of them. I'm not sure, but some girl was like, "Oh yeah, take these."
See, that's wild to me.
Say
so now
no.
Like,
good.
that junk is crazy to me. And again, man, like I just think there's ways to like self-medicate yourself.
Oh yeah.
Off of that, because like I said, it's not like a cancer, but it can do damage to your body like it's a cancer.
Oh yeah.
It can do damage to your life like it's a cancer.
You gotta find the fucking strength.
You have to find some type of outlet. Yeah. And I think that's the cure for it. Now, again, I'm not speaking too much on it because I've never been depressed and I've never had anxiety. I never had to suffer from that. But if you listen to a rapper or you listen to music where they're always depressed and they're always talking about anxiety and stuff, eventually you're going to feel like you have it. You just got to watch what you listen to and stuff. Like, watch what you put in your spirit and stuff.
It's crazy because my anxiety is totally different from, like, anxiety with depression. I'm not depressed at all. Like, when I see somebody depressed, I'll be like, "Hey, let me talk to you real quick."
Yeah.
I'll tell them if it's them, too. Like, you do this. You know, I've had talks with people like, "Yo, you do that. You not even, like, you making yourself depressed."
And, I'm not even gonna lie. I've had situations growing up where I easily could have fell into depression. Actually, I was told by somebody that God told them to tell me that if I didn't get a hold of my emotions, that I was gonna fall into a deep depression, and I was gonna use that as a blanket on my life.
Wow, it's crazy you brought that up. One of the motivational videos I watch all the time, they have a voice in it. I think it's Les Brown. Check out Les Brown. He says, you have to learn to control your emotions.
Yeah.
Your emotions will rule you. We are emotional, but you just have to learn how to control them.
Because I'm a very emotional person. I'm a very emotional. I'm a thug too. Like, no, I'm not a thug either. I know, mad quick. That wasn't the right thing.
He summoned DMX.
Nah, I'm not a thug at all. I don't claim to be the street nigga or nothing like that. Now, I've grown up in the bottoms of everything. The bottoms of Syracuse, New York, on Salina, you know what I mean? Like, I've grown from the bottoms of, I've been in, anywhere I've ever lived, I've lived in a hood there, you know what I mean? And my pops wasn't in my life. Like, my stepdad was there since I was like 2 or 3, you know what I mean? But my father was never in my life.
Dude, let me speak on that.
So that right there is enough, because a young black man, anybody need their father, but especially a young black man in America. You know what I mean? Like, and my pops, he just wasn't present.
I had a conversation. Right? Let me tell you something. This is how I look at it, and this is where we might I don't even call it, we just have a different opinion this time. Welcome to the identical opinion.
Hey.
But listen, I didn't have my pops. Well, I said pops. I got that shit from you.
Cool.
I didn't have my dad, right?
Most people that's around me for a while start talking like me.
So I didn't have my dad, right? So people, like you just said, people say they need their dad. It's true. You do need your dad in a way. I didn't need my dad because I had everything I needed within my mom and my sister and my brother and my aunts, right? So I never had them, so I didn't know what it was like to have them. Now I might be missing some things like being a mechanic or something. You know what I'm saying? Learning how to do all the mechanics of a car and stuff. I take that straight to Valvoline. Yeah. But I had a conversation with a group of women that said, we have to be, if I don't have, I have a baby with a person, then this person chooses not to be in the baby's life. Now I gotta be the dad. No, you don't. Ooh, watch this, right?
Ooh.
Watch this. This is why you don't have to be the dad. Cause they was telling me like, the dad gotta teach him how to shave. Cause you're a woman. You can't teach him how to shave? It's nothing you can tell me to where you're telling me you have to be a man.
Yeah.
No. A woman can teach a man, a young man, whatever, how to shave.
100%.
It's not difficult. Like you said, there's so much information out there. It's YouTube.
Yeah.
Let me watch how to shave.
Yeah, 100%.
I watch the simplest things sometimes.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I'm saying? So don't tell me you gotta be the father. You do not.
100%. And I shout outs to my moms because
shout out to my mom.
She raised 5 boys. She's still raising 5 boys.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, now me and my brother are grown men, but she still got 3 under us that she's still raising. You know what I mean? Now, my stepdad is all 3 of them, their fathers, so he's in their life. But I would have liked to have my pops in my life. You know what I mean? She did an amazing job with me and my brothers. She did an amazing job with me and my brothers, you know what I mean? Because today I am who I am because of her.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, she taught me how to be a man with the help of all of my cousins, too.
Yeah.
Like, because I have so many male cousins growing up. And, I mean, any and everything that you think somebody could have went through, they've all went through.
Oh, my God.
But they passed the information down like, fam, this is what you don't do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're going to respect your mom. You're going to fight for your siblings. You know what I mean? You're going to do this. You're going to take care of that, blah, blah, blah. But to me, for real, that's another thing that it's like I was running track during life, and I was just like, depression was one of the hurdles I jumped over.
Oh, yeah.
Anxiety was one of the hurdles that I jumped over when I was, you know what I mean, running my race.
I jumped over depression, and I'm still jumping over anxiety. The anxiety thing?
We gonna get
it happens,
that, bro.
but I keep rolling. Because my mom one time, man, I had the flu, and I was like, yo, I'm sleeping all day. I'm not moving. She came in the room. Now she came in the living room. It smelled like sick in here. And you know your moms be saying stuff that be like, ain't nobody ever said that before. I don't know what sick smell like. She smell like sick. So what you gonna do, you gonna get up and take a shower. You gonna, fold up all these pillows, get the cover up and just take a shower and just do something. You can't just lay here. That taught me to keep on pushing. So you gonna go through stuff, but you gotta keep on pushing. I thought like bad stuff, literally. You was talking about like coming from the bottom. Mm-hmm. Literally, sometimes when you in the bottom, you think that bad stuff is normal.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So it could be your environment too.
Absolutely.
Because if you could be rich.
100%.
And not have to deal with the stuff that other people have to deal with in a middle class, lower class, whatever.
Yeah, the thing about being rich is it only takes care of your financial issues.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to worry about anything financially. That just takes the stress away from that. But a mental illness, money can't take care of that.
I think it'll take care of my mental illness.
I don't think so.
I have a driver.
No, that's cool. that's fine that you have a driver, but what if your driver got anxiety?
I'm not hiring no driver.
How you know though? How do you know that he or she don't have that?
I ain't gonna lie, Trent. I went through. I thought about this already, so I got to answer for everything you gonna say. All right.
Well, you're gonna answer me then.
So they're gonna go through a test. You just can't be driving. You can't be an alcoholic, and you can't be on drugs. Cause I don't want to die. And
you're gonna be in your Versace robe.
Maybe.
While this person is.
I was actually talking about that again today. I was talking about the Versace robe at a store.
Well, 2 things for sure. We're going to get you that robe, and we're going to get you over
Hell yeah, I'm getting that Versace robe.
We're going to get you over this anxiety, too.
Yeah. Well,
we're going to work towards it.
The anxiety is going to go away.
Absolutely.
It comes and goes. Sometimes I go through things in life that stress me out, but it'll go away. it'll be nothing pretty soon. Man, this video is longer because we had to get all that stuff out.
We had to talk about some stuff.
Oh yeah, but
this day,
you know, I just want to give a shout out to all the people too. Like, this is, it might be little to other people. To me, it's huge, and I know to you it's huge because we weren't ever gonna do this. But 103 views on the second episode of The Identical Opinion. That's crazy.
Word.
8 likes and then a few comments. So
we have 103 views on episode 2. We have 163 views on episode 1.
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna pull that up.
24 subscribers. So,
it's dope.
The last time we talked about subscribers, we only had 14. So, thank you to the last 10 people that subscribed. We gonna continue to push, yo, and y'all gotta get the word out for us.
Yeah,
that's how we gonna do it. It's gotta be word of mouth.
Share the video. Share people. Yo, if you got somebody that's going through anxiety and depression or whatever, maybe we can do a different video or something. But watch this one.
Y'all gotta watch this one.
Yeah, watch this one.
And y'all gotta watch episode 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Also, if you have not,
yeah.
And if you did, pass it to somebody else so they can watch it.
Oh yeah, keep it going.
We gonna make somebody laugh or something.
Oh yeah,
I mean? Like, so
we trying to get to like
maybe to help people.
Oh yeah, we definitely gonna help people, definitely. And if you going through these problems, listen, reach out to your friends, your family, reach out to me, him. I'm pretty sure. Reach out to us. It'll be cool. I like to help people. That's what God put me here for. So just reach out to us. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you can't talk to nobody else, and it'll be a good conversation. I'll bring you out of that.
Yeah, like I posted a song by Royce the 5'9" on my song of the night.
I remember that
on my Snapchat, saying check up on your strong friend, because I also was told by somebody that it's like, you carry yourself so well, Trenton, that people don't check on you because they think you're good. And like every once in a while, you need to be checked up on too. Like sometimes people just need to call you and be like, yo, how you doing? You want to go out? Like, what's going on? You need to talk about something. You know what I mean? Like, because of how I carry myself, like in everyday life, like people just may be like, oh, nah, he good. You know what I mean? But sometimes I just need to talk.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I just need to talk to people to get stuff off. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And that's how I relieve a lot of my stress.
Me too.
It's just talking.
You know that.
I just need to talk.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
I just need to be like, this motherfucker shit. Can you believe this shit? You know what I'm saying? That's me. You know that. And then sometimes just talking. And then talking to somebody like you that go through the same stuff I went through or something, I'll be feeling like, oh, okay, I ain't crazy.
Yeah, you're not crazy, and you're not the only person.
Yeah,
that's going through stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it's just good to know that you're not alone all the time.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep. So direct your friends here.
Yeah, man. Direct them to us.
Shoot us some topics too.
Yeah, tell us. Yeah, y'all can tell us what y'all want us to talk about. Next week we might have a special guest.
I hope so. I think that's gonna be.
We might have a third face here.
I think,
which is gonna be pretty dope if everything goes planned. But we on schedule now. We got it rolling. So we're gonna be recording on Sundays.
Yeah.
And this is being recorded on Sunday now. We'll get it out to y'all probably no later than Wednesday.
Soon as possible.
Soon as possible, we'll get it out. But regardless, we're gonna record episode 4. And they just gonna start rolling. The episodes are gonna start coming in because I have mad people like, yo, y'all dragging your feet. I had like 3 people hit me up today like, yo, what's good with episode 3?
You know what's crazy?
That's so funny to me, dog, that people like really be anticipating.
Well, you never know unless somebody tell you. Like,
that junk is crazy.
That's crazy. But yeah, check us out. This one coming soon, and then another one. Get ready.
Yeah.
Peace out.
We in here.